Yo, what's up? Back with another video. Let me know. I've been, I make these videos. They're really short. Let me know if you guys be interested in like an hour longer show once a week where you guys can call in and we just shoot the shit, talk. Let me know if you guys be interested in that because I would rather do that than just make these not like 6-minute videos when I have, dude, you guys know me, I can talk. So if I could just talk for X amount of time, have people call in, give some more shit, and we just, you know what I mean? Talking about life and stuff. I feel like that'd be a vibe. You guys let me know. You got to actually comment. But anyway, let's get into the video. And the video is just, it's like an observation, again, like about success and about, kind of like this avatar that we're in. Because I think a lot of people don't realize that, like, it's crazy how you don't have y'all ever thought about how seriously you can remember pain? Like, you can truly remember bad experiences and pain. I'm talking heartbreak and all the negative emotions. You can feel them, right? You really can be like, ooh, I don't even want to think about that because I'm already starting to feel away, right? You feel that, right? You'll never had that when you had good, happy moments, right? You've never had a moment where you're like, yo, let me stop thinking about how happy that made me. Look, I had to hit you with the serious face. I can't tell you I've even thought about my travels overseas and stuff, and it's like, I have to really, think about this. I have to really sit there and think and go, like, look. Like, really fucking, almost like I'm like, gotta like teleport back in time to experience it. That's how hard it is. Meanwhile, I can think about what was stressing me out like that. I can think about what made me sad just like that. Y'all don't ever find that strange? Why it's so much, why happiness, we always have to chase it. While negative emotions can stay with you forever. Why is that? Y'all ever think about that? Letting it sit, letting you think about things that come to mind. Why is it set up that way? And then also I want to talk about something real quick. Just, success, right? See, this is why I wish I had the radio show. Because, like, I want to take pauses to really, like, think. But when you're recording a video by yourself, you're like, I got to boom, 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 and nonstop with it. Just in case people think I'm, like, losing it over while I'm recording. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I'm just thinking about how to best, say this. Because you guys know I talk in circles and then eventually it makes sense. But I feel like if I had longer time, I could really make a point, drive it home. But a lot of people don't understand that it's nothing wrong with wanting to be successful, like I said in the last video. But the thing is people don't, this is why I don't understand it. This is why I'm dead ass, have never, the only thing I ever wanted to be growing up, like, people always talk about, I wanted to be this. Bro, all I wanted to be was a superhero. And the reason why is because they didn't have to work. The work was saving people and potentially death, but I ain't never see them clock in a job except Clark Kent's bitch ass, dumbass. First of all, dumbass. Peter Parker, that's why we always fuck with Peter Parker for real, because Peter never clocked in. Yeah, he was a pizza delivery boy, but for like, like a little bit before he got before his powers really, you know what I mean? Clark Kent had the powers forever and still was like, I'm going to go be an accountant. The fuck kind of dude? What? Lame ass Superman. Even Batman's like, yo, I got $1 billion from my dad. I'm about to go beat some people up. Fuck that. Go clock in over here at, bro, what is it? Wayne Enterprises. Fuck I look like? They be begging Bruce to come in. They be like, Bruce, the company's failing. Please come in and help us. Bruce is like, yo, I got to go break this dude's neck. I hope you figure it out. Because even if I go poor, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. See, if I could go on these rants, if I could go on these tangents, like, I feel like I'm allowed to. And that's why I try to not keep like, y'all don't, I be funny in my videos, but, like, I feel like I can't fully, if I'm, like, feel like, gotta keep this under 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So I'll try to wrap up this point. That, like, success, like, it only works on the backs of the poor people. You do know that. If everybody started a business, who's buying from somebody? Who's buying? If every single person started a business, why would they shop at yours? Do people not have this logic when they talk about, like, success as if it's everything somebody can have? You're not going to be the 4 out of 5 dentist recommended. You can be a dentist. Don't get me wrong, you can be a dentist. But you going to be one of them 4 out of 5? You might be the 5 because they killed your ass. You're going to be like, wait, I don't want to use that product. Oh, well, you're not a dentist no more. I just don't think people understand that, like, this, you're always going to be looking to the next person. You're going to get to a position, and you're like, well, how do I get in that position? And then you're going to get to the next position. How do I get in that position? And that's how it's set up. But it's set up off the poor people. You can't eat all the industries. I've talked about this in one of my older videos. Do you logically think about, like, this is just a hyper example, but the fashion industry, right? People go to schools all over for fashion, getting $100,000 of debt for fashion. Now, how many brands are there really? So if we have, hypothetically, I mean, there's probably more, but I'm just going to use a small number. Let's say we have 5,000 people every year graduate with a fashion degree and whatever it's even called. How many of them are actually getting their own designer brands? How many are getting a store? The number might be less than going to professional sports. And what I'm saying is that industry isn't going to close. Do you see what I'm saying? If the fashion industry were to go down, like, I'm talking about schooling and stuff, or just in general, they'll make up another system just for people to go into because it constantly feeds off the poor people. I just feel like I talk to people, and some people have this, like, reality where they understand that if they had, and what I'm trying to say, and the real reason why I picked fashion is because you have to attach meaning to something, right? You don't buy a brand, you don't buy anything unless you attach a meaning to it. And that's why I meant another thing of success is nothing, and, you keep going up these steps because you're not attaching any meaning to your position. People don't even know how to say that they're not doing that. They'll say, like, yo, why am I still upset? Listen, I have a friend who called me, and he was like, yo, man, like, this is what happened. I get these phone calls, like, their subconscious be calling me, right? Not them, their robot side is taking over fully, but their subconscious be like, yo, Brandon's the only human being left in PA. We got to call him because he's the only one who'll understand and maybe get through to you. I got a call. It's like, yo, I'm working these 80-hour, 100-hour weeks. I don't even know what I'm doing. And I'm like, yeah, man, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But I like staring at a computer and working all day. Who's ever said that? Who's ever said that? Who's ever been like, I love staring at a computer all day? Subconscious crying out like, I don't know what to do. Is this raise going to be worth it? And I'm like, no. You already answered your question. See, this is why I said in my last video of I can't tell you what to do. You can't tell somebody what to do. I'm going to wrap this video up in 1 minute. Don't be thinking I'm getting angry either. This is just how I talk. I'm animated because I'm just tired of caring for other people when they don't even be caring about themselves. They'd rather fall apart to keep up in this system than to just sit back and acknowledge, like, yo, man, this system's fucked, and that it is what it is, and I'm going to just chill. And it is what it is. I'm not attaching meaning to nothing. Like I told y'all, I'm going to school to be a teacher. I'm not going into this school to save every fucking kid. How am I gonna keep my sanity if I'm trying to save every single kid? And then listening comprehension, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try. But I'm not gonna be after every single day. I'm like, damn, man, I couldn't save one. Damn, man, I couldn't save one. At what level do you think you have the responsibility to save everybody? That's not on you. I can't want, and then how the system's set up, it's to make me feel bad. It's to make me feel bad for not wanting, or not feeling bad for wanting to help everybody. Isn't that the game? I said I was going to wrap this video up, but I'm keep going. I tweeted something. I said, like, because out of my last video, right? If you are in a bad mental state and you are trying to force and project yourself to help others to avoid your own problems, you're worse than that person that's bad. Because you're also acknowledging, you're ignoring your problems, while that person's at least acknowledging them and helping them get towards them. And like trying to work towards them. And you're just like, nope, I'm not even going to get to them. And I said, you're worse. And I had a friend DM me. I don't even know the dude. Actually, I don't know why I say friend. I don't even really... Friend is such a subjective... I had a person DM me and was like, yo, like, I really appreciate... Like, I know... And this is what... And shout out Eddie, follow Eddie. But even he put out a video, and it's real shit. You tweet something, I'll put a video out. And like I said that one time where I had a panic attack after I uploaded a video. It's not... I don't know what it is, but, like... The system seriously has a way of, when you talk the truth, when you seriously talk the truth and feelings about what people are going through, and you put it out there, it instantly attacks you and makes you think everyone thinks you're a fucking weirdo and you're crazy. And it's the first thing he said. So that's already proof that that's what it does. He literally said, yo, man, I know you probably think, you're crazy or something like that, but a lot of the stuff you say resonates with me, and I don't know if anybody tells you that. And I was like, damn, you know how much balls it takes for you to admit that something resonates with you? A lot of these people be just like afraid to admit stuff out of fear, because what happens is, World on a Wire, when I was talking, which you guys need to watch, the simulation movie, when the guy goes missing, and he tells his friend, you're crazy, that guy never existed. And then when he finally remembers, oh my God, that was my best friend and he went missing and I didn't remember. I would rather die than be joining you in the crazy side. And he kills himself. That's literally where we are at today. Every single person would rather get prescription drugs than to sit and talk with anyone. I'd rather go take pills that are going to mess up my liver, which is your main digestive function for emotions, sometimes, and your stomach too. Because that's why it's called, when you have a gut feeling, because your brain hears it, and it goes to your stomach, which is your second brain. And then you go, your brain goes, nah, it's making me queasy because that's not what we shouldn't do that. It's just like, man, like I said, this is a rant. But that's why I said I could record an hour. I could record an hour easy. And if people called in, man, we could have good discussion. We could be going on. And it would ease everybody's sanity, because I feel like I got to be. And that's another thing. I feel like I got to say something. Like, I don't even talk conspiracy shit or really spiritual shit. I mean, I can really talk that shit, but I don't. Because I'd rather talk about emotional state, because the world we are in so bad, is so crazy, so depressed, anxietied out, that when you even recommend a way to help with somebody's depression, anxiety, they'd rather live with it. They'd rather sit in it. Because I'd rather join everybody else. I'd rather join everyone else that also has it than to be on a side of maybe I can be okay if other people admitted what's going on around me. You ever, last thing I'll say. You ever have a teacher who literally will be like, and these are one of the best teachers, they'll be like, oh yeah, all this shit BS, but we got to do it, right? And you'll be like, yo, he's the best teacher or she's the best teacher because they know they playing the game. At least tell me you're playing the game, please. Just tell me, yo, I'm playing the game. I don't really even know what's going on, but get this. It is what it is. That already makes me go, whew. And then that's when I can have a human relationship with you. Because it's so hard to have a human relation. You can't even, if you are depressed or anxiety nowadays, it's at a level of like, with people, you can't really like express, like you could just be like, oh yeah, I have anxiety and depression, da, 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 da. But you can't be like, these are the thoughts I'm having, da da da, or people are like, yo, I don't really want to hear that. Bro, what's wrong with hearing somebody's thoughts and just not attaching to it? Which is why I said, stop attaching meaning to any of this shit. I have a hard time, that's an issue of mine, is I don't attach my meaning to nothing, and then I go, well, like my relationships, right? I attach my meaning to my relationships, but I don't have any attachment to this material possessions, and then none of that stuff excites me. Because even at the end of the day, if I had $1 trillion, what is that going to do for me? If I already don't attach any meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I don't like, my girlfriend knows I hate cars. I don't want a car. I actually, you know what? I would pick up where Elon's bitch ass left off and didn't finish it. I would actually build a worldwide train system so I don't ever have to drive ever again. I hate cars. Okay, so you're already there. I don't want a car. I don't want helicopters. I don't even like flying. I don't even want a boat because I'm afraid. Jaws, you see Jaws once, fucks you up for life. It is what it is. I don't want, or Titanic, it fucks you up for life. I ain't never trying to be out of gas. No, I'm good on that. So, all I got left is, let's cure the world of homelessness and hunger, and then I'm happy, and then you're right back to this existence, and I'm ranting into your phone. I'm right back to ranting at you about what the fuck is going on in this fucking society. All right. I went way, way, way overboard, but I feel like that was a good little rant. I'm going to literally just title the video rant. Let me know. Please comment. If you skipped through this video, if you didn't even watch it, it is what it is. But definitely comment and let me know on, what you like. If you guys would want me to do a 1 hour. Because, I mean, it's like, all right, I'm done. You know what it is? Like, I just ate lunch. Whew. All right, guys. I love you. Be safe. All right. A little entertainment for you. A little 18-minute entertainment for you guys. I entertain myself sometimes.